I think that the advice I would give to my younger self is pretty simple. I would just say, be authentic, and just know that the people that love you are gonna love you for who you are. I think I spent a lot of my younger days trying to be what I thought everybody else wanted me to be, and running from who I actually was. And I think we find when we get older that our strength is in being ourselves. It's simple, but that's pretty much what I would tell baby Sam. My favorite quote comes from Harry Potter. So for anybody that knows me, that's not at all surprising. But there's a quote in there that says, we can always, even in the darkest times, we can always find happiness if we just know how to turn on the light. I paraphrased a little bit, but yeah, I think that's just kind of goes through everything that we do in life. We have to be able to try to see the lightness within the dark, so that we can, keep pushing forward and doing what it is that we do. It's interesting because I have the pleasure of getting to be a part of changing the community in both my job and in my activism work. So in my job, I get to, be a part of the mental health community, which I think is so important. And that I think we as human beings are realizing is so much more important, the impact of mental health and what it has on us as individuals. But what I think that I'm really most interested and most driven by is to try to help to create an equitable Shreveport. And what that means is that, events cater to everybody. Politicians that are working for the betterment of everybody and not the betterment of their pocketbooks. And I know that as one person, it can be hard to affect change in that way, but I think that, I wake up every day with a hunger to try to do that. And the way that I do it is to work with PACE, with advocacy stuff, to help create events that are curated so that, everybody feels welcome there, no matter your race, your sexual orientation, or how you grew up. And I think that is the most important thing, and that's where Shreveport kind of needs to go, is that everybody needs to feel at home here. And we need to stop worrying about, all the little stuff and actually focus on the big stuff. So that's what I hope to do, is just to help in even some small way make Shreveport easier for everybody to live in. I think that people would be surprised to know really that I've been wanting to do this my whole life. I think people would be surprised to know that even when I was little, I dreamed of growing up and being a lawyer for the ACLU because I wanted to help people and I wanted to fight injustice, even as a little kid. And I think what's even more surprising is I'm getting to do that now, and I have a platform to do that, and I never thought that I would have that. So I think that's surprising to me, and also maybe surprising to all of you. But if we want to talk about Harry Potter again, which I always do, I think people would be surprised to know that I rewatch all 8 Harry Potter movies at least 10 to 12 times a year. This was kind of a tough question too, because I still hope to accomplish a lot of things in life. There's not one thing that I'm just like, man, if I could accomplish this, my life would be perfect. I mean, I want to accomplish goals at work. I want to accomplish goals in our city. I definitely think that in terms of this question and the scope that we're putting it in, I would love to be a part of this new movement that Shreveport is going into, which I am doing my best to be a part of. But there's so many things that I want to accomplish every day, and there's so many things that I think everybody should want to accomplish every day. We're constantly learning, we're constantly wanting to do new things, and I think that's how we all succeed. And so that's a tough question, but I definitely would say that I never want to stop wanting to accomplish things.